Hello there, this is Sadie. I hope that you are well. I am going for my third run of the day. Uh, Earlier I did the extremely weird Zoltan Sea run where we had to buy a teleporter. That was really, really odd. I am hoping that this one is not quite so strange. And it probably shouldn't be, because frankly, if I bought a teleporter on Roxy, that wouldn't be that odd. But also, if I didn't buy one, it wouldn't be that odd. You have a crystal on this ship, so it can be good to go boarding, although you only have one, so it's not as good as, say, on Crystal A, rather. I think I go here, here, probably like here, here, there, there, there. And this ship presumably has an anti-drone, system repair drone, yeah, an anti-personnel drone, or both in this case. Well, we can full train on the first ship of the run, except on weapons. It's time to get shield training that I won't use. Even with speed tackle, it takes a little while to get a rock from piloting to shields. Okay. You go there, you go there, and you go there. We won't be able to crew kill this ship by shooting oxygen. Roxy is generally pretty bad at that anyway, because your weapons do either the swarm missile, you can't target a specific room accurately, or the crystal heavy does 2 points of damage every time you hit. But in this case, they have a system repair drone. I couldn't do it no matter how accurate my weapons were, or how little or precise the amounts of damage that I could do were. We're just going to shoot at piloting again and again and again with the crystal heavy. We'll keep the swarm missile charged up in case they start trying to run away, but ideally I will not use it at all. So, training's done. Everyone go back to your normal positions. Nice start. Could you do that like another couple hundred times successively, and then I'll get weapon training as well? And then you'd have to stop afterwards, obviously. Nope. I want more than 7 scrap for my first reward, considering that that is literally the lowest amount of scrap that it is possible to be offered in a fight in FTL. Good, they're not running away, so we don't need to use any missiles. I mean, there were 8 missiles offered as part of that surrender, which is tempting, but you know, we just need money. Okay, there's a store, and we have the opportunity to get a bunch of jumps before we go there, which we are going to take. This is a double reward fight. It's annoying that they have Assault and Shield since Roxy is a bit slow at getting through those, but hey, we have our evade training already. God damn it, that's an Artemis. What I'm going to do here is I'll spin the Swarm Missile up as much as I can. If the next Crystal Heavy hits, we can then chuck the Swarm Missile in weapons. Excellent. One good thing about that being an Artemis is it means that if they get 1 point of repair, they won't bring that back up. No. I already said I need more than 7 scrap, especially from an event that I know is a double reward if I don't accept that. Very good. And even though I know there's a store there, I am not delaying my shield upgrades. Because that would be silly. Those did not line up. Now let's shoot the drones, and then them getting the weapons back won't actually be a danger. Just make sure my Crystal Heavy didn't somehow hit the drone on the way over. Nice. Okay, we're ignoring that store. The location sucks, and we have a better store to go to. We also have enough to buy hacking right now, because we could sell rock plating and the firebomb, and that would get it. But I will take 1 or 2 more jumps before that, since I know that's the last store of the sector. We need to damage a couple of systems to actually stop these guys from running away, so let's... that over there, Swarm Missile in here, and then Crystal Heavy in there. Got that just in time. I'm hoping I don't need to use another missile, but I probably do. Maybe not. Nope. I think I'll probably go here, here, store, and then down to the bottom. I don't need to care about maximizing beacon visibility because I already know there are no more stores this sector. Yikes. Okay, so we're going to use, or attempt to use, the Roxy Sucker Punch here. Fire the Swarm Missile at 1 point of charge. These guys used to have a flak one. You can run away now. This is the engine hack event, there's no point trying to crew kill even if it wasn't extremely dangerous to do so. We'll just get whatever reward that we get from blowing the ship up. Hopefully a high scrap reward. You have a bunch of Mantis over there or something. You have an Engie and you were repairing that badly? I don't know how that happened. We got a low scrap board. Whatever. Flak. Okay. We're in very good position now. We keep the fire bombs, we can potentially use that for crew kills. We'll attack the slaver. In this situation, I actually prefer to have the swarm missile up because I can do that sucker punch maneuver with it. I can't do that with the flak, and while enemies only have one shield bubble, the benefit of having a weapon that is dedicated to bringing shields down is rather limited, since, you know, my crystal heavy pierces that one shield bubble anyway. I don't know whether the crystal heavy was going to fire before that, so... We will scrap some of the debris and get 7. Woohoo. I'm not wasting missiles on this fight. Small chance they might bomb something, set a fire, and have it burn down, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. The reward is not very good. Do I have enough to take Nebula and then go to the exit? Yes. We can probably kill this. Punch you. Get the NG to come over here. You're indoors. Just open the doors so that the NG definitely dies. That's a greedy move, but one I can take because, you know, if my crystal had died, they'd just clone. This ship can't hurt us. Who do you have over there? Lol. Bailey? Actually, keep this powered up in case they start running away, but... Fireball. We want to focus on taking the human down because the mantis is terrible at fighting fires, so we want 30 hit point damage when the bomb goes off to hit the human. And now they run away. We just have a mantis trying to fight fires. Ideally, they fail and that spreads to oxygen, but... Yep. Do that. Now you have 2 low health, although you can't flee because our crystal heavy laser stuns you. And they don't have 4 systems over there, so it's impossible for the ship to burn down. They can't run away because the piloting is burned out and they can't man it. So we have a guaranteed crew kill. In fact, we can make this faster. They can't dodge. What's your specialty? We have a flak now, so we are much better at dealing with Zoltan shields. I mean, I think I would go Zoltan over Rebel there anyway because of more stores. But the risk of fighting enemies with Zoltan shields is significantly less than it was when we started with this ship and had just, you know, fairly slow weapons. Let's open a bunch of vents. Get you the fuck out of there, I want my doors. Close that door, please. Oh. That was silly. I should not have taken that damage, but... Run, Rockman. That's something rocks are good at doing, right? Rockman? So, we didn't play that all that well. So, we now have cloaking. In a lot of fights we can just win with the crystal heavy laser right now, but obviously we want to upgrade onto using the flak as well and start buffering up to be able to afford hacking. You asshole. I'm the one who's supposed to have cloaking, not you. You know, those other weapons that we had were quite useful, but ultimately just getting cloaking makes this run much, much, much safer. Nice power now. I don't imagine this is crew killable. Maybe we'll get lucky and like breach it multiple times in a row. When we eventually hit. I'd firm my dodge training back if it was actually possible for me to do so, but it isn't. I'm firming their dodge training as well, except they don't need it. I'm rather concerned, but okay, they have level 2 oxygen, never mind. This is a waste of time. Just damage a bunch of different systems, so if they decide to run away, they get delayed on it. Take these nebula jumps. I'm not too concerned about finding another store in this sector, because I want to push a little bit on upgrades and look for hacking next sector. Yeah, there's the store. We're going there with 17 scrap. Zoltan Nebula is terrible. Let's just take as many jumps as we can now because we've seen all the stores. We can get our evade training back here. We also can potentially crew kill this. We want to kill the next person who comes over, and that leaves them with 2 people, one of whom is really low on health. What I would need to do is fire at piloting and ideally get a breach to drag the other person up there, so I can get a shot where I hit both of them and deal 30 damage to both of their 2 remaining crew. First of all, I need this person to die. So we're going to vent that room while fighting him, so that he definitely dies. Now, the strictly optimal play here would be to vent all of my crew, so that I could get them all trained back up again and be at full health. But I'm not going to do that. I'm also not going to train Dolan on all of the things that I've lost points on. I'm just training him up on piloting again. Because I can't be fucking bothered with messing about with another lot of training after venting everyone. So yeah, I kill Zaramar here with 4 shots. That does 8 damage. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, I don't even need to get them both into one room, because I kill you with 4 shots, which takes up 8 hull, and I kill you with 1 more, which takes 2. Before I start doing this, charge the flak up so that if they start running away, I can fire that somewhere else to distract them. So yeah, I need to hit this room, ideally, when these 2 are in both in there, but that probably doesn't happen here unless that's level 2, which it is. And it might not happen anyway because they might dodge. But they didn't. Hooray! Take 30 more damage, and you're definitely not running away because the next time I hit, you die. There was a breach. Now we'll start saving scrap for next sector. This ship can't hurt me. I don't think I can kill this, unfortunately. Like, what I could potentially do would be chuck flak into, like, shields, and then draw the NG over there, and then hit this. The problem is, I'm pretty sure that if I do that, I'm going to use up too much hull. I'll give it a try, but... Oh, well, we didn't hit the shields there with our flak anyway. Never mind, we're just blowing these guys up. We would need to hit oxygen at least 3 times with the heavy pierce, or the crystal heavy rather, and that's taking 6 hull, and the ship did not have very much hull to play with. And besides, we wouldn't have got the breach missile, which sells for a pretty decent amount of scrap if we had crew killed them, so... We should be fine here because we can cloak. These weapons look like they're going to line up, which they do. There's a Zoltan in there repairing, which is why they're forcing power into that gun, which is why the ion stunner went down, and why it's not back up now, even though they have a point of power in their weapons. I'm gonna go here, 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 out. Pushing ahead further gives me more options in case they get the fleet pursuit doubled somehow. Let's try to hit those drones before that combat drone comes back. Thank you. Get our systems off cooldown, or at least close to being off cooldown. That's close enough. We will protect the aliens' way of life. And our own. Our way of life that is murdering rebels. This defense drone is going to be annoying. I was trying to distract with the flak, but it can be a little bit difficult to do that. This can shoot down both of these weapons, and since they have different travel speeds, it's kind of hard to be sure. Okay, that worked. I don't think the enemy ever runs in this fight. Cool. That's an actually useful missile drop as opposed to the one we had earlier. Actually, I'm not sure we have another jump here, so I'm just going to the exit. By the other one we had earlier, I meant this breach missile rather than the firebomb that I also had drop earlier. That was also a useful missile drop. But the small bomb is better than that, and certainly better than the breach missile. We can upgrade onto flak, small bomb, crystal heavy, and that keeps us going for the whole mid game, even if nothing else comes along. We can go to rock safely because we have a breach missile, and that protects us from the rock live mine. All missile weapons do, except the hull missile, which is bugged. I'm gonna buy this ion. That's a useful little transitional weapon. I would sell the breach missile, but I want to keep that to protect me from the live mine, and I need to have it on my active bar to do that. So it does mean that I am temporarily not able to afford hacking, but that's a very temporary state of affairs. Nice dodges. There we go. Let's see if I can crystal heavy the shields down, and then my flak can smash them. Stayed alive for a moment there with the rock resist, but okay, there's the second store. Since we know that's the last one of the sector, we'll take at least 3 jumps before it. Maybe 4, actually. I think there's a path that we can do that. Look out, it's a trap. We had a discussion on the Reddit the other day about whether or not, because this run brings it up, of is it ever too early to get cloaking, and the position that I take on that is no, hence why I bought it in this run in Sector 2. There are times where you might not want to buy cloaking because you're worried that's going to cost you the scrap that you need to get a weapon upgrade, which in this case we already had the flak, that wasn't a danger. But, you know, if you go to a store in Sector 2 and you have, say, suppose you somehow have 250 scrap, and it has cloaking there, you should always buy it unless you're alternately buying, like, hacking in a weapon or something like that. Even if you are, say, buying cloaking without a weapon upgrade and you know that you don't have any more stores that sector, it's still worth buying it, because by the next time you see a store, you'll still be able to afford it. And it's not like not buying the cloaking will cause a store to be more likely to appear with weapons. It's only the situation that, say, you go into that store with 150 scrap and there might be another store in the sector, then I'd say you should pass. But it's entirely an opportunity cost thing. Ultimately, opportunities to get cloaking and hacking are relatively rare. They don't have to come, when you want them to, so I try as much as possible to make sure that I can always snap at the opportunity. And I particularly always want one of those systems by Sector 4, which is when the difficulty in the game really starts to ramp up. Or if you have neither of them, you can just suddenly die. Frankly. So this event often halves their weapon amount, but I didn't think that would result in them having neither weapon active. They've just given up. Is there a crew kill then here? Probably not, since they have a med bay. I was a little bit dazed by the fact that... Actually, yeah, there is potentially a crew kill. I screwed that up. I needed to keep the Mantis fixing oxygen. Yeah, maybe we can still do it. It's harder because they have their 2 shields back. I think I need to hit the oxygen here with my bomb at least the first time because I need to drag this guy in there. We have loads of missiles, it's worth doing it. Or trying it anyway. Unfortunately, there's a risk that we kill Bombfy here. I think after I bomb it the next time, I'll switch to flak crystal heavy, and I'm going to try to aim the flak at weapons in the hope that I hit there and drag the NG in. Because I'm concerned that if we kill Bombfy here, or if we set a fire with the bomb, that's going to drag the NG in to repair that. Which I do not like the idea of. We definitely do not crew kill if they do that. Bah! That's why I fired there. I wanted the NG to get ordered into that room, and then the Mantis would have gone to fix that when he ran to the medbay. But, oh well. We only used 2 missiles on that attempt, it's worth that. I know this ship can't run away because it's a Mantis-class ship, so there wasn't anything other than the risks that we lose missiles in taking that. One more jump in that store. Goodbye, verse 2. See if I can hit the shields while that's down. Make this a little bit quicker. Rock-class ships also do not run away. They can attempt to surrender, which Mantis ships don't do, other than the ship collectors. But, the second part, the ship collectors, in fact. But yeah, rock ships can attempt to surrender, but they will never run away. NGs also never attempt to run. I can't remember whether they attempt to surrender. I believe they do. I could sell this and buy the mind control right now, but then I don't have protection against the live mine. And either of these next two events could be the live mine. If that was a fight, I would actually do it, because I could just go here, here, out. Same if that was. But, like, I'm not really that concerned about getting mind control. It is my preferred third system, but really it's, I want hacking and cloaking, and whatever the third system is, it's fine. Now that I have cloaking and hacking, I may also dive in this sector, we'll see. Hey, we hit the live mine. Attempt evasive maneuvers and attempt a controlled detonation using a missile. What am I talking about? I have clone bay. I already have protection against that. I'm a dumbass. Oh well. Didn't need you. Nice guns. I want those. Can I have those? I'll be your friend after you're dead. Good. Keep that off for the moment. Keep those off for more than a moment. Yeah, we're gonna dive. We might as well take the exit beacon, because then we get whatever's here. We'll look for the rebel ship. Let them fire the basic laser. Then engage that. Can't believe I forgot we have a clunker. Or that I, perhaps more accurately, I didn't forget that we had one, but that I did not realize the import of that when it comes to going to a rock sector. Okay, well that's pulled you, but I do need to be aware that that FTL is just about charged. Let us remedy that problem. I suppose actually the FTL is still just about charged, it's just there's no one attached to it anymore. We have the proper cloak hack cycle, we're going to take 2 more fights, buy more power, then we'll work on weapons and such. Also, I no longer need that on my bar. I never did in the first place, but whatever. We're low on drones, but at the moment I'm just going to keep using them until we're extremely comfortable. Which will be when we have 2 more power bars, actually 3 more power bars and 1 more level of weapons. That was a pretty good offer, but I want more scrap. I don't like you. I still don't like you. But yeah, this is going to be a much more relaxed run, as I'm sure you have by now gathered. In fact, I just a moment ago thought, oh, what am I doing in Sector 5? And then I realized it's only Sector 3, the next sector is not going to be Sector 5. Here, let's just... Heck, I actually should run you the doors while I was coming here, but whatever. Get out of there. Not actually any point in using this bomb. Unfortunately, not having somebody in my engines as well as lowering my evade chance does slow the charge on my FTL. Actually, since I have cross-training, put the crystal in engines, you move faster. Rebel 4, not normally a sector that I want to go to in Sector 4 when they're especially dangerous relative to where you usually are on a run, but we're well ahead of where we usually are on a run, so it doesn't matter. Normally, if you're in a situation where you just have hacking, say, and say weapons 4, and you go into this, and that fight is, you know, asteroid field, they have 2 offensive drones, you could be in very, very serious troubles because they got, you know, paired with decent weapons. But we have cloak hack, I'm fine. There is no ship we could not at least escape from. Well, we have cloak hack and we have enough power to run it properly. I obviously lost the last streak on Stealth B when I technically had the cloak hack, but I had just acquired it, and I did not yet have enough power to actually run everything properly. Do not fire your weapons early. Use the whole cloak. This would... level 2 hack and level 2 cloak does eventually fail against the burst 2. We need level 3 hack or level 3 cloak to be safe, but it lasts a very, very long time. I was going to say, one problem with doing the cloak hack cycle is I forget where they are in their own cloak cycle. But the other way of looking at that is, who cares? We're not taking damage, so it doesn't matter if we fire a shot. goes flying by them for their cloaking. Okay, this ship is annoying. I'm gonna hack drones here. The ship can't hurt me at all, but it can escape. And it can shoot my stuff down. Fucking hell. Let's wait until my shots are ready to go, and then engage the hack. Unfortunately, even... I'm going to shoot everything at the shields, because unfortunately even this hack, even if it blows them up, like, shooting at it wouldn't have done any good. That's... They have effectively 3 buffers for this stupid thing. No, they shot that down. Damn it. That was a troll fight. This last 10 seconds, and as about the moment that it's about to end, we engage the hack again. So if we keep 2 shields up, we're quite safe here. And now they can't dodge. Take this distress beacon and then head to the store if for no other reason than to buy drone parts. We can also sell the breach missile that we don't need. Maybe they'll have mind control and I can make up for that mistake I made. Well, they don't, but they do have a heavy laser wand that I want. I'm gonna keep all these weapons. For the moment, I'll go like this. And the small bomb is generally a little bit better than the ion blast, so I could run this as a final setup if I really wanted to, although I'd prefer to replace the Crystal Heavy with something that fires more projectiles, ideally another flak. And then ideally I'd replace the small bomb with another heavy one. But I want to have this option, both because this gives me a blue option and a fairly common distress beacon, which, since I'm not using the small bomb anyway, I might as well have that option. Actually, do this because I can use this for crew kills. But the other thing is, if I start running low on missiles, although that doesn't seem too likely, I could always retire the small bomb for a while, bring the ion blast into circulation. I don't care if I dive. Let's head towards this nebula. Sure. We continue to get really annoying disruptions and rivers. At least this one isn't running away from the start of the fight, though. fairness, I should have cloaked that. They have a fucking repair drone. Of course they do. I'm gonna destroy the meta missiles. I'm concerned about this thing deciding to like flee and then immediately after they do that pumming my weapons. Honestly, we'll have enough difficulty stopping them from getting away if they decide to flee, even if they don't bomb my fucking weapons. Keep them from getting too many levels of super shield until they run out of bombs. The Ion is better than that, than the Crystal Heavy, both because it does double damage to the super shield, and it's a hell of a lot faster than the Crystal Heavy. Mostly the speed, because apparently it can't hit anything. Assuming we win this fight, I will upgrade my weapons after this, and then we'll be in a much better position, being able to I'll pull the heavy laser out, in fact, and be using that. Oh wow, I was actually fast enough to do that. I did not think that would be the case. They're out of bombs. Cool. I'm annoyed that I haven't managed to hit this at least once. I'm gonna try flak first and then the ion, because we already discovered that the flak is fast enough that having hit this, it gets to shoot without that down, without that up rather, and with a shield bubble down, or at least I thought that would be the case, but it wasn't. Never mind then. Almost grabbed on that. If they are trying to run away, we can't always use our hacking. You know, I would prefer not to, but I would also prefer not to accept a surrender offer where we get 18 scrap instead of 4. Because that's pathetic. And they're not really good. Eventually we will hit and take out this last bit of hull. And let's upgrade this. Mostly I want the bomb on my belt, but I will keep the ion in reserve. If I see a distress beacon, I can always swap it back on. That quest, I believe, is a merchant's quest. What is this? repair drone, because everyone in this sector has a fucking repair drone. One does not simply not have a repair drone. No. What are you running away for? We're gonna get a low scrap reward for this. You don't need to go there, you can stay there, so that I actually gain the benefit of manning my fucking doors. You go there. Did I open my internal doors for some reason? It looks like it, I don't know why I did that. Can I maybe stop myself unnecessarily taking damage on piloting again? Okay, good. We don't need to hack this. You can't dodge anymore. Say you can't cloak anymore, and then it turned out they had level 3 cloak. You can't cloak anymore. We have 100% cloak evade, so we are fine. Cool. I think that's a merchant's request, which is not always a very good quest. I'm gonna just go to the exit and get whatever is here. Yeah. Whatever was there, it almost certainly was not better than a guaranteed high scrap reward fight. We might not need to hack here. Let's see how our first volley goes. Yeah, as long as that thing's offline, they can't hurt us. No. For a Sector 4 energy bomber, this thing is pretty tame on account of it has one offensive drone only, and it's the least dangerous type of offensive drone. We have long-range scanners. We can make this nebula quite lucrative, I suspect. Let's go then. What was this quest? Is that like the base or something? I'm gonna find out. I don't remember. No! I forgot to put it back on. Well, we have cloaking, so it's not as good. You get a high scrap reward if you have the eye on, and only a medium reward from that, but whatever. Oh, this is the merchant's delivery. Don't know what that other quest was then. And I'm going to go make a drink. Okay, we're back. We're definitely in the territory now where I'm going to just get 100 scrap and hold on to it. Let them fire this basic laser and then engage the hack. Nope. Go, fights, go! Go man, my doors are probably getting boarded by two mantis here. Good. I'm gonna just leave you in there because they're gonna board me again. That appears to be an ion bomb. We can get a crew kill here if we spend one more bomb. That seems worth. Actually, since I'm still down a system, I'll actually save a couple hundred scrap. Having a very good run so far, although the one thing we haven't obtained is crew. That's not too huge a deal, but yeah, make that trade. I don't have any way of knowing which of these is better. So this actually sees, surprisingly, this bottom one sees 4 beacons. This, and that. Whereas this only sees 3. So we'll go there. It looks as if really the top one should see more, but due to some odd connections there, that isn't the case. Drop small bomb in piloting, because if we do that and it hits, they have no evade, because this is guaranteed to be level 2 piloting max. Good lord. Those are some good dodges. Try to do this without spending more bombs. That's level 3 cloaking, most definitely. Since they can't dodge, we don't need to wait for the Crystal Heavy, which, as you can see, slows my volley down rather significantly. Apply mind control, apply backup battery, apply this slug. You can go to shields, I guess. Oh, sell these. And since we could have a store early next sector, yeah, let's upgrade our doors just for the sake of it. We're certainly diving past the exit here. Slug is actually quite a help, in addition to just being a mind control immune pilot, albeit they don't have pilot training currently. They're also quite a help in allowing me to use mind control on anyone, regardless of whether we're in nebula. Sure thing, NG. Don't fight fires, fight each other. Yeah, good luck. Oops. You're not even allowed to have your own mind. You will die in a manner that I find amusing. Namely that. What? Oh my god, I'm fucking dulled. There was a fire somewhere else on the ship. Still, he died in a way that I found amusing. You have no shields. I do not need to hack here. Ooh, nice. It's not a great weapon, but it's certainly better than probably the Crystal Heavy in the light game. It's faster and better at getting through shields. Use our long-range scanner to get some free stuff. And frankly, take another dive because 2 nebula dives do not concern me. More long-range scanner blue options. Let's try to get a crew kill here and not mess it up by being an impatient dumbass. Let's wait so they can hit each other while they're mind controlled. Okay. Well, that's better than the laser charger, although really, at the end of the game, I'll probably go like this. And that's pretty good. I think for the moment, I will go like this. So yeah, once, like at the beginning of the game, having a weapon that pierces one shield bubble is quite nice. But as the run goes on, if you have one weapon that's piercing a shield bubble and it's only a single shield bubble, it's like either that does something, in which case none of the rest of my weapons are doing much of anything, or you're already getting rid of all of the shields anyway, in which case you're not benefiting that much from it. You know, getting through the shields is, you know, just part of the point of getting a weapon set up. To try to do this without hacking, since they've been silly and brought Vulcan. Use a couple of missiles, but that's fine, because I have more of those. Here I will hack, because they have a missile and actually pretty good weapons. Get vented, fool. I haven't quite got all of Dolan's shield training back yet, but whatever. We'll go into the Mantis homeworld, where we will not be getting Kazakh, because that would require me to upgrade my sensors to max level and my clone bay, and that would be silly. We're going to use our cloak, and we're going to small bomb piloting here in the hopes to completely remove their evade. So I don't need to wait right now. They can't have dodged, so I can just destroy their weapons. We don't need to cloak hack cycle that which does not exist. Fine. Be that way. Download the data stores. Nah, but the fight is also just fine. Same deal, we'll try to small bomb down the piloting. We don't have quite 100% evade right now. However, currently, you can't do us any damage. So let's let you shoot at us for a while. Unfortunately, their cloak kind of works against this. If I'm feeling impatient, I might just push Engines 5 to get 100% Cloak Evade without needing a maxed pilot. But we'll see whether or not we can get, how much dodge we can get in the next couple of fights. If we could just get a breach on this and leave on their weapons and leave them with exactly 2 in the weapon system, that would be great. But we can't reliably do that. Because when they get this repair, they have this, at which point they can now damage us. With our hacking and cloaking, we should be able to prevent them from being able to do damage for quite some time anyway. And I mean, if you're going to dodge that well, then we'll prevent them for a very, very long time. Yeah, go ahead, shoot. My slug will simply dodge it. That's good enough for now. Unless we can get a breach there, which we can't. I don't want to use more bombs in this fight. Otherwise I might do something like bomb the piloting and then fire flak and heavy laser only, because then flak would clear the shields away and the heavy laser would hit weapons with a chance to breach. Okay, skip this pulsar, go here, here, and onwards. I have several things that we could sell right now, if we needed to. We can crew kill this. Oh, he remaxed his shields. Good for you. I wanted to actually mind control the engine there, but it's fine. You burn now. Awesome! Okay, never mind. Our final weapon setup will be flak 1, burst 1, heavy 2, unless we get like another flak 1 or something like that to replace the burst 1. That is ridiculous. No, you stay in there, actually. They shot that stupid thing down. Stay out. Boo. Fine, be that way. I'm gonna allow your system to get repaired. You're really fucking annoying. Fine, do me damage. I'm guessing I could have ended the fight sooner if I'd noticed how low that crew member was on health. But whatever. Like this for now, and then as soon as I can afford it, I will upgrade onto that heavy too. It's Kazakh. Enemies really like boarding me in mind control. Speaking of mind control. Ow. My weapons are too strong. Oh well. Eat shit. No. Send the crystals, they take less damage to suffocation. Drones are a little low right now, but we'll send the rock in. That's only a low scrap reward. Okay, we'll upgrade to the heavy 2 after this fight. Excellent. We got the one I wanted. Angie's dead. These guys are dead. This Mantis is very confused and doesn't know what to do. Did we do too much damage? Yes. Boo! Whatever. Yeah, these guns are really, really good. Also, I'm just going to the exit because whatever is there is probably at least as good as whatever is at the distress beacon. And we'll dive so we can go to this store and sell stuff and have a chance to see like stealth weapons or other things there could be here, although none of them are. They dodged all of our flak and I still did that to their weapons. I need to control you so you don't bother my pilot. Yeah, that weapons room is not a happy place to be. Unless you happen to be a fire. I suppose if you're a fire, it's quite fun. Well, actually, with the breaches, it's not even that great to be, even if you're a fire. Okay. Any non-nebula store has to be either here or there. That's worth taking note of. I think Clone Bay means that even if our crew die, yeah, because they're tricking us, they just come back. And it's not like I won't get that weapon skill back very, very quickly. That was a lot of dodges, but one nice thing about these weapons, if they don't do very much on one volley, the next volley is up very soon, and then that happens. Your slug repair gel will, unfortunately, recover the oxygen in there, but only when they actually fix the oxygen room, thinking of it. And it doesn't look like they're going to do that. Nice. We will attack. Just immediate death. Sure, go into the locked room with a double fire. Ah. It's fine, they're not going to be able to reasonably deal with this. Especially not when I do this. I don't know why he ran over there. not make sense with what I know of how mind control works in this game. But fine, be that way. Mantis is down. Yeah, I don't quite understand what you're doing, but it's fine. Especially since that fire has now gone out. Yeah, I don't. This whole bit of the ship is on fire, I guess. Good news, the fires will go out due to the lack of oxygen. You don't appear very pleased by this news. How dare you think you can fire your heavy twos before I can fire mine? Stupid dodging. Switch that off. Switch that off. We're gonna get the clock back in a moment because we didn't get any fires or breaches. But we did in the piloting. Since I'm not that bothered about stores, I'm going to just take these fights. We can go here, here, there, 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 and see everything anyway, I think. You know, a store with stealth weapons would be great. Far from essential. Since they don't have a medical unit, we have a high chance of this turning into a crew kill. Actually, that reduces it because now they're going to actually bother to charge their FTL. And we con them into going in there. No. We can con one of them into doing so, but not both of them, and that's not enough. We might have got it there with them, the first guy running out of health, but have our Rockman pose as captain. Okay, we get a store. It's not a good store. Let these doors lock. Unfortunately, there were too many people battering on that door to keep them locked in there. Really? Nice autopiloting, dickheads. Yeah, we don't have any fires. Can't keep stuff down. Now, here it's much more likely to work, because I can actually use my damn mind control on this enemy. I wanted to hit the NG, but whatever. Fire will eventually spread to the teleporter, and when that happens, the NG is going to try to run down there to fight it. And we'll just lock them in this room full of fires. Circle around and hit that store towards the end of the sector. Let's counter this hack and see if I can get some dodges. These guys only have 2 shields in Sector 7, and they're slugs, when you could easily be facing enemies with 5 shields. Crew killing there would not have got us more scrap because of that event. You want payment? No. Let's go check this store while we're here. Get me another slug. You can go and man doors. Because why not? We might be able to get that other store, I'm not sure. But I mean, we get this, and this is a guaranteed high sprack reward. Let's see how many dodges we can farm off this island too, given that we can do a long cloak if they ever manage to fully get through our shields. Which seemingly they're going to do in the first fucking try. Disgusting. You ever gonna dodge anything? He's not dodged a single thing this entire fucking fight. If we dodge even like 1 out of 4, I think we're safe. And now it's evening out with absurd outcomes in the other direction. I'll basically cloak if they hit 3 in a row. But they need to hit 3 in a row at least, otherwise the ion chain doesn't stack up. There we go. Thank you for the training you have provided. There's no point in attempting to crew kill this, it's the worrying radiation event. Look at how many crew they have over there. That's because the free pre-battle crew have come back in their clone bay, so they have like 9 slugs on their ship, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think they have 1 extra one in the clone bay. Or maybe they had 2, I don't know. Whatever, they're all dead now. And that got taken over. Finish upgrading our shields in Sector 8. We can't normally be sure of that, but we sure as hell can here. Not matter. Screw this door. Unless we get like a great drop here or something like that. What have you been waiting a long time for? If you've been waiting a long time to die, then you've come to the right place. Real, you know, massive mind genius here. Yeah, he didn't actually get intelligent and try to decide to go the correct way. He just, you know, went to fight a fire and that. Cut that out. Frankly, mind control is, you know, mercy for you, considering how fucking dumb you are. I don't want to let you live, especially since I've already killed you. I might as well go here, store, dive. Maybe there's a pre-igniter there, or stealth weapons, or something else that's fun. And even if there isn't, this is an outpost, so... Bye, Owen. Yeah, it's fine. Stupid autopiloting. You have 6 left, so if I fire both heavy lasers after the flak, I can't blow you up. Seemingly, I can't blow you up if I fire them before that either. We're doing loads of dives. Let's get that then. Dive number 1. And get our cloaking as close to being off cooldown as we can. Kindly murder each other. Going to another dive. Off to the back. That's annoying, but our weapons are quite fast, so we'll be fine. We just need to make sure that we leave their hacking alone so we don't sync their cloak up with their hack and cause us to lose. So these weapons are fast enough that I think we would not lose even if that happened, but why take that risk? I messed the timing up there because the hack means that I don't have weapon training. So my heavy 2 is actually later than I was expecting it to be. It's fine, that'll burn down. Cool, got them both. Side room bugs, except they dodge too much. You assholes. Just end this. To make laborious attempts for every crew kill possible. We have mind control. We've killed most of their crew. Go into this phase like this. I like doing this for this phase, by the way. The engines have being all the way up are so that, you know, the drones right at the beginning of this phase don't do all that much. Hacking at level 1 only is just to make it easier to get past the defense drone, obviously, then I increase it. And we don't need to cloak beyond level 1 in this phase, and generally you don't want to unless you have stealth weapons or like a one-shot build or something like that. And we can power that when the time comes. Yeah, they've got 4 crew left in the main body of their ship. Switch that stupid thing off. Ow, my. Should have counted how much time I had left. Whatever. Just upgrade my doors. What borders they do send, I will vent easily. Abduction strats if we really want to, but we don't have to do that. If you don't know what I mean by abduction strats, if we charge our FTL and we leave with these two guys on our ship, they stay on the ship, they don't go back, they don't revive, they just stay there, and then when we kill them, they stay dead. You go here, you go there. You two get out of there for just a second. Back to where you're supposed to be. This isn't as many projectiles as I would normally want for a missile hack, but let's go. What? Okay, in fairness, that was some badass dodging from my autopilot. But like this dodging is coming from an autopilot. So that's the result of us hacking missiles, but whatever. Now they can't dodge, and they have no shields. Which is not generally a favorable position to be in. 0 damage, Fletch. Very comfy run, very strong score. Holy shit. I guess we had scanners from fairly early on. We also killed like 5 dive ships at least in this one. I think we dived in basically every sector after Sector 3. We might have even dived in Sector 3, I don't remember. Well, that was entertaining. 3, 2, 1. And we've got Slug C up next, which is my favorite ship in the game. So, I shall see you next time. Bye for now.